A monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his team.
He's having a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Kubasi. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Looking here to chip it through. It's out for a goal kick.
Guruzzeta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now that's well seen too. Unai Simon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Williams. Williams. And it's Bashish. Yuri puts them all in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Jaureguisa. That has been knocked clear. Ruiz de Galarreta. Berenguer. Out to the right. Leque's cross. Up he goes! He will be living with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Dani Olmo. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Dani Olmo. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Fermin. Pedri. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Fermin. Rafinha. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Laporte. Moved on forwards. Guruzzeta is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. Yuri makes the interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kubasi. Koundé. Yamal. Pedri. Guruzzeta. Pedri wins the duel this time. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Balde. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Pedri. Balde. Pedri. Rafinha. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Cross goes in there. Pedri does really well to win the ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Laporte getting this one clear. Ruiz de Galarreta. Koundé shifted upfield. Rafinha. Valde. Pedri. Lobbed in behind. Valde opts to play it back. Dani Olmo. And here's Pedri. Yamal. Yamal! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Barcelona, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Quality ball. Koundé. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Koundé. He's being urged to shoot. Ferran Torres! Defending of the desperate variety. Berenguer, he's gone direct here. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
And it's Balde. Balde. Oh, a delicate chip through. Rafinha looking to run onto it. Oh, this looks sharp. Pau Kubasi with the clearance. Balde. Rafinha. Decent progress down the left. Fermin. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And it's played forward. Pedri. Fermin. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Fermin. This might spell danger. Laporte clears it away. Looking to break at pace. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Williams. And here's Guruceta. Guruceta spread out to the left. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pedri. Rafinha. Fermin. Yamal. Kubasi. Over to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Leque. And here's Guruceta. And it's Beshish. And here's Nico Williams. Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Aimed in towards the centre. He's dealt with that well. It's a lovely, neat pass. Gurzeta. Jaureguisa. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Out to the left it goes. Yuri. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. And it's Ruiz de Galarreta. That's good play. Berenguer. Ruiz de Galarreta. Leque's cross. Bullish header! Split-second reaction.
Guruceta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yamal looking to add to his goal. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres played out to the left flank. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Rafinha. Real Ferran Torres! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Barcelona. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Balde. Eric Garcia. Aim forwards. Yamal, now he's off and running. And it's Lopez. Kubasi. Dani Olmo. Koundé carries the ball down the right. Tries a deft little ball. Deftly away. They've played it short. Now, what's he got in mind? Koundé. Nico Williams with the foul.
Barcelona, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Yamal. Koundé. Nico Williams. Forward it goes. And they've got rid. Strong running down that left flank. Williams. Oh, nice touch. It's lofted through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kubasi with the clearance. It'll be a throw-in. Sunset. Now here's the delivery. Eric Garcia getting this one clear. Yuri. Sunset. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Leque, gently done. And here's Guruceta. Berenguer. And it's played forward. And that's been won straight back. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Guruceta. What's he giving here? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pedri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rafinha. Koundé. Ferran Torres! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Sunset. Sunset played out towards the right wing. Leque's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw-in. Ruiz de Galarreta. Here's Guruzeta, shoots! The keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Defending of the desperate variety. There will be a throw-in. Fermi. Now it's Yamal. Yamal! No mistake! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Balde shifted upfield. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Olmo. Fermi. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal. Koundé. He's in plenty of space here. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, that's neat. He's had a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Nico Williams can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Moved on forwards. Dani Olmo. Ruiz de Galarreta, forwards and with intent. Leque. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. Jaureguiza. Moved on forwards. And it's Bershish. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. Berenguer defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Dani Olmo. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Yamal. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. Yamal's cross. Danny Vivian is there and he can get that clear. Leque. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Guruzeta chasing after it. Balde gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Lovely feet. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Koundé. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. That's a little off target. That'll be a corner. That has been knocked clear. Well read, nice interception. Kubasi. Berenguer. Ruiz de Galarreta. Yuri. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedri, and it's played forward. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Played into the middle. That's really well cleared. Big chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Could move up a gear here. Always onto this. Sunset! And he hits the net! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rafinha. Fermin. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Danny Vivian. Danny Vivian played up towards the front line. Pedri. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha goes on a run down the left wing. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Very nicely done. And it's Balde. Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Berenguer. Nico Williams. And here's Nico Williams. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Spectacular save. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that has been cleared. Pedri. Koundé. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nico Williams forwards and with intent. Koundé. Pedri. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Fermin, that's an imaginative pass. And claimed it back swiftly. And the shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! Yuri shifted upfield. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Balde, back when it goes. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And we are back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Rafinha. Balde. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Time to deliver, showing good feet. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Kunde, Yamal, and it's Lopez. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's a threat. Ferran Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up towards the front line. Al Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. And here's Ferran Torres. And that is a little undercooked. Burzetta. Leque. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Berenguer. Yamal. Fermin. Yuri. Jaureguiza. Ruiz de Galarreta. That's been drilled forward. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Berenguer.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ferran Torres played through into space. Balde. Laporte attempts a clearance. Yamal with the short one. And here's Yamal. Can he deliver? No way through, so back it comes. Swings in across. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Olmo. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Ruiz de Galarreta. Aim forwards. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Thinks one through. Lopez. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal tries to dink it through. Dani Olmo. Eric Garcia. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Fermin. We expected better, and so did he. Can he spark a counter here? Guruceta spread out to the left, and it's Bershish. Jaureguiza, gently done. Cleared away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dani Olmo. And it's played forward. And that is out of play. Oh, it's come loose. He's well positioned here. Guruzeta! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Balde. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Yuri is there and he can get that clear. And here's Rafinha. Sunset. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé cuts out the pass. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Balde. Aim forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's hoisted clear. Pedri. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. With the clearance. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Laporte clears it away. And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. Yuri gets it away. Yuri getting this one clear. And it's Balde. Kubasi. Oh, it's played into the area. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Laporte driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Now it's Ferran Torres, out towards the flank. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fermin. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fermin. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sunset looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Leque. Koundé.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Succumbs to the pressure. Laporte forwards and with intent. Koundé. Pedri. Fermin. Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Going for goal! Turns and goes back. And it's Lopez. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Ruiz de Galarreta. Laporte shifted upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Eric Garcia. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Fermin. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Koundé. Oh, that's nice. Fermin. Nice control. Koundé's cross. And the shot! Leque gets it away. Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That's good play. Iñaki Williams gets good distance on it. Yamal. Dani Olmo. He's cut it out. Now it's Guruzeta. Pedri. Balde. Pedri. And it's Lopez. Clearly not happy with that. Ruiz de Galaret. Danny Vivian, nicely aimed pass. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Out for a throw. Pedri. And they've got a throw. Moved on forwards. Gets it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Danny Vivian. Guruceta is onto it in a flash. Kunde. And it's Lopez. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Rafinha. Fermin. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Delivered across. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. Laporte forwards and with intent. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Fermin. Balde. Fermin. Purring. Yamal!
Yamal made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Laporte gently done. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Yamal. And here's great chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
How about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection. Guruceta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dani Olmo. That's really well manoeuvred. Laporte gets it clear. And it's Lopez. And here's Yamal. Gets his head on it! He should have put that one away.
Ferran Torres really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Yuri. That is a brilliant interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. Yamal, that's a delicate pass. Danny Vivian has got himself a free kick. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Williams.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Eric Garcia. Pedri, aim forwards. And that's out of reach. Williams. And it's played forward. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Balde shifted upfield.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nico Williams. Yuri. And that's aimed into the middle. Sunset have it back and can go again. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Reguizar plays it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Iñaki Williams. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Get a throw in. Yamal. Kubasu. Dani Olmo. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And here's Rafinha. So who's he picking out? Ball is over the line. And it's Balde. In once more. Pedri. Rafinha, and he's gone backward here. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. And here's Pedri. Keeper has taken decisive action. Reguizar does really well to win the ball there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he deliver? Yamal. Koundé. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Pedri. Chooses to go back. Might be danger here. Yamal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Moved on forwards.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Balde. Eric Garcia. Balde looks to get on the end of this. Leque. Leque forwards and with intent. Guruceta is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
5 minutes left on the clock. That's really well manoeuvred. Referee's given a throw. That's a throw. Fermi. Balde. Dani Olmo. Koundé. Yamal. And it's Lopez. Calmly anticipates.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Yamal. Fermi. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pedri. Fermi. Now it's Ferran Torres! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ferran Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Yamal moves short. No way through, so Dani Olmo! It's a loose ball. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Lopez. Fermi! Yamal plays it short. Dani Olmo takes a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Danny Vivian has a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. Balde. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Rafinha chasing after it. Really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Iñaki Williams.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Yuri. Oh, it's played into the area. Nico Williams knocks it out wide. Chance! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. All square again into the dying minutes. Pedri. Balde. Fermi. Yamal. Played out wide. It's a goal kick. Fermi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played back to the goalkeeper. Danny Vivian. Laporte. Jaureguiza. Danny Vivian. Oh, good-looking ball. Eric Garcia. Dani Olmo. Pedri.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Rafinha. Balde. Barcelona desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, that's nice. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's pulled him up for that challenge. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he puts them one up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Ferran Torres is the next man in the spotlight. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
And so the captain steps up. And he sticks it away.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
This then to level matters. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Jauregui comes forward for the 5th of 5. Dispatched emphatically.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Barcelona must score here to stay in it. And stuck away with ice in his veins. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Barcelona at the point of no return. It's in, he's kept them in it.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
And stepping up, the skipper. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
Barcelona are looking to save match point. It's in, pick that one out.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Leque must have hoped he wouldn't have to take one. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Barcelona, so can he do it? Can he keep them alive? What poise! What noise!
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Unai Simon must save it. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Well, how about it? Here is their 10th penalty taker.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Lest you need reminding, miss this, and it is over. It's in! Pick that one out!
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Unai Simon stares down his opposite number. Oh, calm as you like.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
And stuck away with ice in his veins.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
So we've done a complete round and still nothing is decided. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end.
Unai Simon must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, he saved it!
Well, that's a super save from the keeper.
Nico Williams next in line, and here he is. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
Unai Simon obliged to stop this to keep them alive. That's it, it is done. So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Commiserate.